John Paul Young, Love is in the Air on BBC Radio Newcastle. It is the sound of the North East. 12:15. Kim Wilde on the way. Chapel Roan, that gorgeous song, The Subway. I really love that. That's coming up as well. Right. Now, do you fancy a cheap lunch? I love a cheap lunch. Well, following the success of Restaurant Week, Lunch Club is being launched in Newcastle. This sounds very Sex and the City to me. It's a tasty new initiative to offer city centre diners fixed price lunchtime menus on a Tuesday. So let's find out more from Rachel Fennick from NE1. Welcome to the show, Rachel.
Thank you very much.
You've had so much on. I'm going to get you to squeeze into that mic a little bit closer. Perfect. You've had so much on over the summer.
We have. It's been a busy summer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The city's just been, it's been burgeoning and bustling with kind of all sorts of festivals and Screen on the Green and all sorts of things. Have you had numbers in as to how it's gone?
Yes, we have. So we had our closing party weekend just gone.
Yeah.
And we're absolutely thrilled to say that over 110,000 people enjoyed Screen on the Green this year, which makes it our biggest one we've ever done. So that includes whether you came in to see films, you came to our new stay and play area for this year, or you enjoyed anyone's Tiny Toon.
Yeah.
Over 110,000 people enjoyed it. So what a spectacle, what an atmosphere. And we're just thrilled with it.
Will you be planning already for next year?
Oh,
now,
yes.
Or
It's honestly, it's crazy. So we've had people who get involved in anyone's Tiny Toon who've already messaged to say, can we please have our unit again? Or we've got businesses who say, look, is there any chance you could do a miniature version of this in the city?
Yeah.
And likewise with Screen on the Green, I think, from back in the day when we used to be at Grey's Monument and they did 2 movies a couple of times a week, to doing over 100 free screenings in the summer. It's such a lifeline for families. I'm a mum myself, trying to find something for little one to do in the summer. And of course it's free. So it's a huge, brilliant incentive that we have for people to come into the city centre to enjoy and to play. Already starting to plan for next year. We were just having a chat here. It's full D-Rig day today, and we're already talking about what films we want to feature for next year. So we never stop in our team.
So are you literally going from this interview and then straight back out to carry on D-rigging?
Carry on D-rigging. I will be moving deck chairs, uninstalling little things that we've got in Tiny Toon, and also talking about Lunch Club as well.
Yeah.
So busy day ahead.
Hey, I love that. A manager that gets involved. That's what we like. Just the graft. That's great. So just tell us a little bit about this idea then. What's actually going to be happening, Rachel?
So Anyone's Lunch Club is, as you said before, just an idea to really inspire people, whether you work in the city or you want to come into the city, to enjoy lunchtime, because I think we all really know and are used to how brilliant the evening scene is with regards to restaurants and things like that. And I think certainly post-COVID, that lunchtime rush seems to have been forgotten about a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is us pulling together some brilliant restaurants in the city. Say, come and look at this lunchtime offer.
Yeah.
It's brilliant for restaurants because it means that they've got more diners in over lunch.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Don't you worry. Cough away. I've been doing the same thing today. Have a little cough, Rach. Nobody knows. Nobody heard. That's fine.
But it also means as well that for diners who are looking to dine out in the city, rather than worrying about Tupperware or your sad kind of lunchtime, sandwiches, things like that, you can go out and enjoy lunch. And whether that's with you're meeting up with your partner, you're going out with friends, or you're getting the work colleagues around and say, look, should we get away from the desk and have something really tasty in the city? And that's what it's all about.
I love that idea. So far today, I've had a Belvita at my desk, and that's it, and it's quite sad.
Yes, we even in our office as well, we always have a savoury drawer, which is the Heinz beans or whatever. So this is great. It's had us talking about it already in our team, and it's nice to see a lot of individuals as well, whether they work in the city or not, talking about where they're going. We've got some brilliant venues on board. So you've got places like the Muddler, My Deli. You've got places like a Calter, so everything from tapas to burgers, some big city names that people will be familiar with, and the discounted rates of just £7.50 per person or £10 per person. So
that's awesome.
Lots of opportunities to get out every single Tuesday.
Nice one. I remember my husband always telling me years and years and years ago, he used to work in the city with his his little flash 1980s suit that he had on. But he said him and his mate used to go to the Godfather, which is the pizza place. They used to go there. Used to go to calzone, man, for $2.99. It was fantastic. We used to have it for lunch every day. But getting out of the office, that idea of getting out of the office and going and doing, just doing gives you a little bit of a refresh and a restart, I think, before you go back in.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it builds on that success of Restaurant Week, where we have those 2 really successful weeks of the year. August's Restaurant Week has just been, and we know already, although we're still getting a few numbers in, again, another £1 million boost plus to the businesses that get involved. And I think with this, it does the same as Restaurant Week. Yes, they're there 2 weeks of the year. But with Lunch Club, it puts that date in the diary of 1 week. Definitely, you need to go out and enjoy lunch. It's some brilliant places, and I think it will continue to be successful.
Yeah.
We're talking about where we're going to go this week and then next week, and it's an opportunity to try those places you might not have tried before, or just somewhere you absolutely adore. Like I say, step away from the desk, get that bit of air when you walk up to the venue, because it does such a world of wonder for when you get back to work.
100%. And to be honest, I'm a bit bored of socky tuna sandwiches. No, Maureen's sandwiches are lovely in the canteen. She makes beautiful sandwiches, but my own sandwiches are a bit rubbish. So yeah, if people want to find out more, Rachel, where should they go?
Yeah, so we have everybody listed on our getintonewcastle.co.uk website. So on there you'll see all the venues that are taking part as well as their menus. Some are doing offers for £7.50 and £10. Some are just doing one offer, but you can get really choosy. So make sure that you fire up your group chats and see where you're going this week.
Excellent. Right, we'll let you get back to de-rigging. Rach, thank you so much.